Shout out to Craig over at Second Life Bikes. Thanks to his publicity, I'm here. And so is my bike, a Trek 820, typical 1990s style mountain bike. I bought this about a year ago from a chap down in the south of Madrid in Spain, where I live. He actually had two bikes, both in terrible condition, had been stored in a garage or barn for years, if not decades, were corroded, but they had potential. I offered €50 for both, and yeah, came home. So this owes me approximately €25, which is cheap when I add on everything else. Yeah, that maybe it's a story of caution as well. $170, €145 more or less. It's amazing how it adds up when you need extra parts, whether they are recycled or new. In fact, I decided to upgrade it from 7-speed to 8-speed. And that has caused me a few headaches. I should maybe have gone to 9-speed, but every speed you go up tends to add €5 to each component, so I had to keep everything under control. I know it's 7-speed because I have its wheels. These took me a day to clean. The spindle from the back wheel is missing because it was bent, so I threw it out. It has a very nice cassette, but it's 7-speed, so I'm afraid they're not going to do. Luckily, in my parts bin, I do have a set of 8-speed wheels, so possibly not quite as authentic, but the black will go with the Billy Bonkers tyres that I've ordered. I thought, well, if you can't beat them, join them, and I think they'll look terrific on this bike. With the paint scheme of this vibrant red going through to this fiery orange, and the front forks too. I thought a bit of black to set it off, but also on a previous bike I rescued this, which was completely corroded, and I spent forever cleaning it up. That's right, it's a handlebar suspension unit. Probably about as useful as Biopace, but I think it looks great. And the colour as well gave me an idea. So I've gone out and I bought, what is it? Molotov paint in a similar kind of colour. Okay, so I would like to paint some accents throughout the bike if possible. I think that'd be quite nice. So gears, so we're going for 8-speed gear lever, 8-speed derailleur, which, I mean, this is what it came with, right? So I'm going to swap that out for a newer Shimano Altus, which should cope with 8-speed relatively better. And being black, it's going to offset the colour of the bike better too. I have the original hand grips with Trek on, so I'm going to try and recycle these if possible. And I'm going to go a little bit retro on this bike, not totally, but some places go back to the good old days. So bull bars, again, they're not going to end up this colour hopefully. And the front crank and chain rings, I'm going to go for a 3-by. Yeah, against the trend and everything else, but you know what? With the 8-speed, I think I'm going to need a few extra chain rings at the front to help me getting up and down the hills. They look nice as well, so hey, you know, it doesn't have to be 1-by for everything. And generally speaking, I think, oh yes, they're pedals. For now, as well, I'm going to break the trend, and when I go out on my bike, I always use cycling shoes. So, as of 2009, I've been using these bad boys. Crank Brother candies. Last forever. Yeah, people keep on complaining they wear out. Maybe it's because I clean them every time I go out, but these have lasted for years. So they're going on for now. And hopefully that will make a very nice bike. Probably in the subsequent video which I make, it'll be a little bit more hands-on and you can see how things come together. Thanks for watching.